In a small city where people rushed through life with their eyes fixed on phones and worries, there lived a quiet young man named Noah who worked the early morning shift at a local bus station, cleaning floors, emptying trash bins, and wiping benches before the first commuters arrived, a job most people never noticed and some even looked down upon. Yet Noah showed up every day with the same calm dedication because he believed that dignity came from how you worked, not what title you held. One cold winter morning, Noah noticed an elderly woman sitting alone on a bench, shivering slightly and clutching a worn handbag, clearly confused and frightened, and while many people passed by assuming someone else would help, Noah paused his work, gently approached her, and asked if she was okay, discovering that she had traveled to the city to visit her son but had lost her phone and forgotten which bus to take, and instead of brushing her off or pointing vaguely toward an information desk, Noah took the time to sit beside her, offered her a cup of warm tea from the staff room, listened patiently to her story, and reassured her that she was not alone. He then walked with her across the station, helped her speak to the ticket officer, and waited until she safely boarded the correct bus, an act that took only 20 minutes but changed the woman's entire day. And as she left, she held Noah's hand with tears in her eyes and said, "You have no idea how much this means to me," words that stayed with him long after his shift ended. Weeks later, during a routine staff meeting, the station manager called Noah's name, something that rarely happened, and to his surprise, the manager shared a letter received from a woman praising an employee who treated her mother with kindness and respect when she was lost and afraid, explaining that the woman's son was a regional transport director who had been observing how staff treated passengers, and because of Noah's simple act of humanity, the station was selected for new funding and Noah himself was offered a permanent position with better pay and responsibility. Yet what mattered more to Noah was not the promotion, but the realization that kindness never disappears into nothingness, even when no one is watching, because every small act creates invisible ripples that travel farther than we can imagine. This story reminds us that motivation does not always come from grand achievements or loud success, but from choosing to do the right thing in ordinary moments, from helping when it would be easier to ignore, and from understanding that even the smallest gesture of kindness can quietly open doors, heal hearts, and change lives, including our own. Because when you lift someone else in their weakest moment, life has a powerful way of lifting you when you least expect it.